Energized show, up the Irish.
Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new episode of The Face Off. Ross, introduce the guests, man.
Today we have the Cage Legacy Bantamweight title fight between two of Ireland's top amateur MMA prospects. From Team Rhino, we have Mr. Taylor Quinn, and from Team Full Power MMA, we have Elvis Luko. Lads, pleasure to have you on. How are you getting on?
Thank you for having us, boys. Very good. Keeping well.
No worries, guys. I'm going to go straight into it, and I'm going to go to yourself first, Taylor. Taylor, you had an epic back and forth fight there for the Euro Championship belt. How are you feeling after that fight? And do you have any injuries coming out of that fight?
No, fresh as a daisy. That's what. The minute I jumped out of the cage, I wanted to get back in straight away. That's what I said when I was walking out. I was walking out of the venue. I just said, "Come on, go again. I'll do it again." It was a good fight.
I think the fans want the 5 rounds.
Yeah, definitely. Could have done 5 rounds. Could have done 20.
And one thing I will say, Taylor, is you have more amateur MMA fights than Elvis. Do you feel like you have an experience advantage going into this fight?
Well, being over at the IMAX is a huge experience for me. So I think I have the advantage there. But he's boxing years, K1 years. Do you know what I mean? So I'd tell you we're quite on par.
And Elvis, obviously you're undefeated going into this fight. Your confidence must be riding high. You're 3-0. You just picked up a win over Fufu in your last fight. How do you feel going into this fight?
I feel very good. I know Taylor is a good chap. I know he's a good name. And I know if I'm going to fight him, I'm obviously going to bring whatever I have. Do you get me? So I think we're both going to put on a good show for all the boys at Cage Legacy and that.
And
exactly.
Taylor,
and that's why you can't miss Quinn versus Luko for the Cage Legacy Bantamweight title. It is going to be live on Sunday, December the 12th in the Pillow Hotel, Ashburn, and on pay-per-view. So if you can't go, you can tune in and support Irish MMA.
Yeah, Basman, I think we're actually going to attend this one live in person. We are the return of Energized, the amateur MMA scene, for the first time since the pandemic. So buzzing for that. I actually think our last fight was Cage Legacy as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. And Bellator and a few UFCs. That's if we're invited now, Ross. You know what I mean? Let's see if Elvis is.
You're managing way to get in there, lads.
I'm sure.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait.
You can't wait either.
I'll tell you. I'll give you that one. You look nice in the last one.
Ah, yeah, of course, it looks nice.
Well, yeah, we're gonna see what happens in there.
Ah, yeah, keep the hands high.
The game, yeah.
Taylor, one thing I will say is, obviously Elvis has fought down a flyweight before. Do you think he'll have a size advantage going in here?
I'm a big boy, and I'm walking around a big boy anyway. So, yeah, definitely.
And Elvis, you think that will play a factor?
Yeah, I don't mind the big boys. I'm all right with them. So I'm big enough for 59 myself. Do you get me?
Definitely.
I'm big enough for 59.
And Elvis, obviously, your brother is also a mixed martial artist. We had the Shelley brothers on last week, and they said how much they drove each other on. Does that work with you and your brother as well? Are you very competitive amongst each other?
Yeah, of course. He's my training partner. He comes down, he helps me out with whatever I need, stretching and kickboxing, whatever it is. He always helps me out, and that's the way it is.
And then Taylor, obviously, you have Lewis fighting on Clan Wars this week. He said he was buzzing after your fight, and he's buzzing to get back in there again. Would he be your main training partner and your partner in crime for this camp?
Yeah, well, look, I train all the boys. There's not just Louis. There's loads of them there. Everybody up in our big killers. There's a good level of amateur fighters, especially between 61, 66, and 70. Like it's like Paddy, Jamie, Louis, Kieran, there's gangs of them, and Preston as well, and that's what's so handy for me. And they've literally all, like the last 8 fights I've had. This is my 8th fight now this year. That's all I've been training. I've been training with everybody flat out. So I heard the last time you were saying the bodies are better, on the Energized show with the home there, but definitely. But the bodies in Rhino are next to none. Even there the weekend, a lot of lads got purple belts in jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. So this is the level you're training with. It's very, very high level, and it's what you need, especially if you look to excel in the sport.
Taylor, what's it like competing so much this year as well after coming off the pandemic? Basically, just being so active. How beneficial has that been for your development?
I love it. It's just put me in that routine now. I feel like I'm going every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I'm having a fight or I'm flat out. So I'm just gonna keep that ball rolling. And go again, like, fight in the IMAX again in January, and then after that, I'm gonna try get another fight a couple of weeks after that as well. So you kind of have to get this experience, especially if you want to go to the pro ranks and stuff. So you got to do.
And
do.
Elvis, what about yourself? Like, obviously, like you and your brother, like like what was it like for yourselves? Just like living together and like were you just training together non-stop and keep pushing yourself?
Yeah, of course. We started since we were 8 years of age, so we've been doing the same thing. Do you get me? So we know what it's like. We're flat out all the time. The boys up in the gym are all helping us out, and it's good. You know what I mean? Like with the weight cuts and all, he always helped me out.
And come here, obviously, you know, Declan is a very key part to Full Power MMA. He'll be your head coach on night. Has he been in the gym the whole time, or has he been distracted promoting the fights as well?
No, he always has time for his fighters all the time. No matter what he's doing, he always has time for his fighters. Even if he's doing media, cage legacy, whatever, he always has time for his students. And that's a good thing about a coach. That's why I like him. But yeah, he's flat out with cage legacy. Fair play to Declan. He's flat out. He's all the time. He's working always.
Yeah, he's a legend of the Irish MMA game.
He really is. He really is. Like anyone who grasps that hard, like deserves respect.
Yeah, exactly.
And come here, Elvis. As far as I'm aware, there's no pros in the Full Power MMA gym. Do you think you could be one of the first pros out of the gym?
Yeah, of course I can. Sure, if I have a few more amateur fights, and then I can go into the pro game, no problem. So I'm training like a pro anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. You could be flying that Full Power mantle.
Yeah,
of course I can. Hopefully I get this belt and then I'll finish off the Christmas and I have a few more.
You my belt?
What?
Get my belt?
Yeah, that's my belt, Taylor. Forget about it. Yeah, forget about it.
It's not your belt.
Yeah, no disrespect, Taylor, but that's mine, man. And fact.
Yeah, I'd say
so. Well, yeah, sure, look, we have to find out. There's no point of talking in there. We'll see each other in the cage, and that's that.
100%.
Absolutely. That's why coming on the show, that's promoted. Like everyone who's tuning in now is obviously enjoying this. It's just this is how you promote the fights. This is how you give the lads the option to come on and promote the fights and let the people know them.
Of course. Yeah. Everyone wants a show. Everyone wants to see a good fight. So that's what we had to bring. And I think me and Taylor is going to be a good fight. So whoever's watching it, make sure you tune in.
And Elvis, just to touch on your relationship with Declan, what way have you broke down Taylor going into this fight?
Taylor, I seen his last fight. I watched it. I seen he's a lot of grappling. He does a little bit of striking. I seen the striking. It wasn't up to my standards, but I seen the jiu-jitsu game and it was lovely.
Ooh.
It was lovely.
And Taylor, go on.
No, I was just saying it's good. He has a lot of grappling, and I don't know about striking. I seen the striking, but it's not up to my standards. But yeah, we'll see. I'm expecting a lot of takedowns and a lot of wrestling there.
And Taylor, what way have you and Andy broke down Elvis? And also, has the retirement of Paul Redmond actually helped the fighters in the gym? Is he there more often now as a coach than he was previously, even though he did a lot of coaching before?
Yeah, well, like it's just another body to me. Like I don't train specifically for any person or individual. I try to fight everybody. Like that's what we do in the gym. Southpaw, orthodox, kickboxer, jits. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, even Red's he's been flat out training with us as well. Like he had to stop, and he's pushing us as well. He was coaching me there at Iowa. Did a great job coaching me. Probably didn't listen to him in the 12th round as much, but he did a great job. But yeah, like bodies, it doesn't really matter what body you are trying to fight against. I don't break down any sort of fighter because they could pull out the week before or something like that. But it's an amateur level, so
no pulling out here, Taylor.
Good, you better not.
Yeah, I'm happy you made that fight. I'm happy you didn't get injured on because that would have been bad.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Redzer as well. He was competing on Grapple King 6 on the 5th of December as well.
See that on the Energized show here. We miss nothing. If you fly the Irish flag and you're bleeding in the Tiddlywinks competition, we know about it.
Yeah, that's it, boys. That's it. I love to see the work. Boys.
And Taylor, do you think Elvis here is underestimating your striking?
Yeah, he can do what he wants. So I'll finish the fight anyways, regardless. I've already beat Elvis months ago in my own head when I took the fight, so or weeks ago or whatever it is.
Hands up, chin down, Taylor.
Keep the hands up.
Hands up, chin down, brother.
Yeah.
Just the exact personalities we need in Irish MMA as well. Like, I mean, look, like you're keeping it civil, but also you're putting it all on the line now next weekend on Sunday, December the 12th. And like, that's exactly what the people want to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, I'm going to finish off by asking you, I'll start with yourself, Elvis. Elvis, how did you get the job done come fight night?
I think it's going to be a first round submission like any other fight I had, and that's going to be it.
And what about yourself, Taylor?
I'm going to finish the fight. That's it. I've no ways of telling him I'm going to do it. Get the job done. That's my belt. It's coming home with me. I'm going to sleep with it.
Right, Taylor. We'll see you then, brother.
No bother. Let's go.
Yeah.
The judges will be able to go home early and get a curry on the way home.
Sure, it's always an early show with me. You know yourselves, boys.
I got away for this. For the people listening as well, as I said, do not miss Quinn versus Luko for the Cage Legacy Bantamweight title live on Sunday, December the 12th in the Pillow Hotel, Ashburn, and on pay-per-view. Also, to buy the pay-per-view, make sure you go onto either Taylor's Instagram at Taylor Quinn MMA or else Elvis's Instagram at Elvis Luko MMA.
Yeah,
Excuse me if I butchered that a bit. People can see it on the screen. It's for the people listening. Just check it out. We'll be promoting the two lads all week. This is exactly why we do this stuff. This is why we want to promote Irish MMA, and this is why we do the face-offs, and like this is what we love doing.
Yeah, boys, do you have anyone you need to shout out before we go away? Taylor, you go first there.
Just all my sponsors, they're all on my Instagram there. There's a good few of them anyway to look after me for all my fights and then for going to the IMAS as well. There's a good few looking after me. So shout out to everybody in the gym as well.
Baz, if you ever need to do a tour around Ireland, check out Vantage Tours. They do the business for you. Vantage Tours. And what about yourself, Elvis?
And just a big shout out to my sponsors. I'm going to put up a big picture thanking them now after this. And my family, all my training partners, my coach, everyone who set up the show and that. My friends, my girlfriend especially, and that's it.
You forgot your brother.
Oh yeah, of course. He knows himself.
And well, we're feeling grateful. I'd like to thank my missus for saying yes, even though she never watches the show. And then I'd also like to thank Basmo because he steers the ship. He steers the ship here. He's bringing us the whole way to the top. I'm just here along for the ride. So Basmo, you're the man.
No, congratulations. We made sure to wish congratulations to Ross for getting engaged at the beginning of the show. But Ross, all the lads have to come. The winner of this fight gets invited to Ross's wedding. So there we go.
I'm already there already.
Yeah, we both show up like normal.
Yeah. I'll bring the belt.
No one's gonna throw the belt.
Yeah, I'll bring the belt. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Yeah,
I'm looking for next year.
Yeah.
I love it, guys. So, guys, if you have enjoyed the show, which I'm sure you have,
see you then, right, champ?
Just 1 second, Elvis. 1 second. You know how the show goes. Hold on for 1 second.
Away already.
Yeah, he's running away. Hold on there 1 second. So, guys, if you have enjoyed the show, make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more Energized shows. They're the best. This is probably the best one we've done over the last week. And as always, stay energized.
Energized show, up the Irish. Been sussing you guys a couple of times. I've seen a couple of clips. I think you done some interviews with Dylan Moran and that I saw. So keep going, keep up the good work, guys.